Do you know what? I'm going to try lead climbing. Looks fun. First thing, but I need to work out what she's wearing around her waist. Wait, it's a harness, isn't it? I think I've actually got one. How'd you put it on? Clipping. Okay, you go. Clip. This one. Clip. No. No. Okay. Try with the real rope. First clip. Ta-da! What the fuck? There we go. Yeah, that's me obviously fully qualified to lead, so let's go. Shoes first. And here we go. This is me at Ratho. Got my harness on, got my chalk bag, I'm tied in, ready to go. I'm going to start with this yellow one. It's 6A. Looks fairly straightforward, you know, vertical, a little bit overhanging slab at top. Definitely don't plan to fall here, so I'm just going to keep it simple, just focusing on the clips, maybe taking plenty of rests. Yes, if I'm planning to fall, I'm going to do it in an overhang definitely, so this is very much a skill builder route for me. And here's my first clip. Oh, that was smooth, oh my goodness. Yeah, this is going to take a while obviously to get to the top, so over to the music. and this is a point where it goes from a little bit overhanging onto the slab here, kind of goes over a little lip. And so yeah, just shaking out, just try to get some energy. I guess a little bit pumped this stage, but it's more just like shaking because, you know, that's what you do, don't you? Wasn't too pumped. And I have a little peek down and realise, uh-oh, I'm like 15 plus meters up here, going on to slab on lead for the first time, so that definitely heightened things. Kind of up to that point is absolutely zero issues whatsoever, just like simple, easy, just felt very in control. But then just having to peek down and then going onto the slab kind of refocus things a little bit for me, maybe tighten things up. Definitely got a little bit of fear in me there. And coming down, that was me, first lead, very happy with that, nice and smooth, no issues whatsoever. And it definitely feels like I can do something a little bit harder. That was a 6A, felt fairly straightforward, so I'm going to try this red one, it's a 6B. The other thing with lead to realise is, at least at Ratho, there's just so many more lead options. You've got this crazy funky looking wall, kind of the top roping opportunities are quite, I guess it is quite a lot still, but definitely the lead walls look much more interesting, more complex, all different shapes and stuff, so that's quite cool. Kind of learning to lead now opens up just so many more routes basically, probably more enjoyable ones than basic top roping. And here, let's just try double clip like a pro here, poof. Except something happens, what is this? Yeah, just pointing out that it basically goes kind of to the right. And here I have to fight a little bit just to pull the rope through. It's amazing how heavy it feels, how much drag there is, just one clip draw above the ground roughly. That did surprise me, you have to kind of fight for it. Yeah, the clipping went fairly well. Sometimes you kind of have to still like concentrate to actually think it through of, okay, what type of clipping technique do I use? Where's the gate facing? It's definitely like quite far away still from being natural, so probably waste a bit of time on that. But yeah, so back to this red one and over to the music. And I just cut out 20 seconds there of me shaking out, looking up, planning ahead, because this roof section looks a bit tricky. I think also definitely get a little bit of pump now, or a decent amount of pump that actually starts to kind of affect how you plan to do things. At least in the last one, the 6A I did, it was just like zero issue pump. didn't really affect my decisions at all, whereas now it definitely makes you a little bit hesitant. You don't have that full confidence in your grip now. You've got that pump, feel weakened, and definitely you have to be more strategic and can't just go full throttle, definitely not. And so it's me basically just thinking about that at this point, just before going to the roof. Am I strong enough to hold these ones? Especially because there's no like maybe obvious sequence through it, so there's no confidence in that part. Especially just because I have to on-site it. Don't know the sequence properly. It doesn't look too complicated, but you know, still, this is a long boulder problem for me. This is a long time on the wall. Definitely not used to it. Body's not used to it. Okay, clipped in. I'm just going to go for it. Oh no, I need more time to shake out. That's funny. But I can definitely sense that. I think I've heard it before, where you sense that moment where you're losing more energy than you're gaining from resting. At that point you just have to go. And I think I was dipping into it there, just wasn't gaining any more strength, just have to go and tackle this to the roof. Which is quite interesting, being like almost 15 meters up here. Just hanging from the roof. It's not because roofs in general I'm not so comfortable with. Now being so high up on lead, a little bit extra space there for me. Just need to get around this lip. Just try to look for any good foot positions that can help thrust me up. But it turns out it's fairly straightforward. I think it's a clip or two to the top, and that's the top there. Yeah, definitely harder this one. Definitely felt more pump, how it affects me. But yeah, definitely that feels like a comfortable on-site level. Assuming it was like an actual 6B, who knows, but yeah, that's a pretty good one. But still, we're actually going to try another harder one. I'm going to try a 7A. Don't think I've got any real chance of actually doing it, but it just feels worthwhile. I just want to kind of taste it, see what it's like. And I go for this yellow one. So basically with this competition wall, because it is quite long and sustained, they basically break the grade up into two parts. So there's a grade for right to the top or 3/4 up. And so this one is a 60 plus to 3/4, and full length is 7A. I was, aim to go the whole way, so I just called it 7A. But maybe spoiler alert, don't get very far. But it definitely looked kind of nice movement to the bottom part here. The only issue is it just seems like so many quick draws you have to clip. Obviously I'm just totally not used to it, but it just does break up the flow. It feels like you have to change your mindset or working on a problem. Oh no, now I need to clip. Alright, back to the problem. Where was the I'm not used to it enough for that to become. I can't like clipping, or clipping's not part of my flow yet, so it's not, I have to think about which direction the gate is, all that kind of stuff, so I can't just do it automatically. Which kind of then basically feels like it breaks up the climb, which is not so enjoyable. But I'm sure that goes with practice, we can get used to it. It's kind of smallish. Just hold there to another smallish one. And definitely already feeling tired. Not definitely not feeling fresh at this point. Even though I'm only 4.5 meters up. Basically it's just a tall boulder problem, but it definitely feels tired already. And I'm hoping these big blobs coming up are going to be really good rests. Boom. And nope, answer is no, these are not good rests. You have to really, can't really hang from them, you have to really actively grip them. And so that's not the best rest. And the one above is even smaller, so I'm going to try and get as much rest as I can here, just alternating hands, but definitely feels almost losing energy just by resting, so definitely want to keep going. Next blob, sure enough, not great. I was hoping that foot would help, but no, not enough. So just keep going, see what I can do. The next part, I would guess from the ground, looks like the crux. The holes look kind of the smallest, and so yeah, I'm guessing this is the crux. The rest, from that point up, quite a lot of big holes. From below, well, that's the start, so it's usually easier, especially for a boulderer. So this part's definitely kind of the crux, where a little bit tired, going into the hardest moves outside my normal boulder range. And do a clip here, and definitely feeling pretty weak. I had to just drop off. I knew even if I tried, I'm just gonna, like, if I left one hand go, I'm gonna come off. So that was me, my lead experience. Definitely gonna do it again. It was good fun. I'm gonna try next time to take a big fall. These ones just little baby falls. Actually, it was the only fall of the day. Just yeah, a little bit too small. So next time, yeah, take a big whipper, hopefully. And there's my pump. Boom, boom, boom. Nothing too bad, but just so not used to it.